For the submission here, guys. All right, part 2. With my left leg, I'm going to use that to drag his arm across and bring it in closer towards my right leg. Now from here, I'm going to windshield wiper, and I'm leaning back down. I'm not going live toes. If I go live toes, he feels the pressure's off, and he's going to take his hand out. So from here, guys, I lean back, keeping the weight on. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to release my left leg, live toes with my right foot. Okay. With my right hand, I'm going to cup the shoulder. My left hand's going to post on the mat here. Now, as I start to come up, I'm dragging his arm across his body, pinning it, and I'm bringing my knee right to the sternum as I pop up right to a knee on belly. Okay, guys? My left hand is going to come underneath as I grab the crown of his head, and I connect his chin to his chest here as I lift everything up. Okay, guys? Now, with my left leg, I'm going to sweep it right underneath and fall towards my left hip. Okay, guys? Notice how his arm naturally comes up towards my right shoulder here. Okay? Now from here, guys, I'm just going to pivot my right leg over, ankle to ankle. Okay, guys? Now, the first series of submission here, if my partner accepts this position, he's just laying down in this position, my left hand is going to pull on the elbow back. I want the elbow pointing up to the sky. My right hand is going to slide down, thumbs down. And I'm crunching in here, guys. Thumbs down right over the shoulder. Palm to palm. I'm going to be looking to drive down as I crunch to the side here and finish. 3 different variations here, guys. I have the gable grip. I have this butterfly grip. I can drive down, finish, or this rear naked choke grip and finish. Okay, guys. If my partner postures all the way up, from here I have my triangle. Okay. So same thing here, guys. 2-on-1. I lift my hips up, C-clamp underneath. C-clamp on the elbow, I drive his arm across, dropping my hips, and I keep my left arm extended the whole entire ride, the whole entire time for this technique. Bring my knees to my chest here, grab onto my shin, right foot on the hip, make sure I jiu-jitsu my feet. As I scrape my left knee over the shoulder line, I'm driving down here, guys. Okay, right leg comes right over, and I'm going to connect my knee. I'm almost wiping out. Trying to make my knee touch my shin here. So I wipe out, keep my hands extended, and finish. Okay, guys. So one more time here, guys. Starting from our feet. One hand on the hip, one hand inside the knee. I enter my knee slice position. I kill that De La Riva hook. He chops, he recovers, he's in his knee shield. Create a little bit of space, thread my right hand through, make a fist. Keeping my arm extended here. Okay, forward pressure, I'm leaning into my partner here, trying to keep this nice and collapsed. Control that bottom frame, wrist, drive it down, and pin it. Shoulder punch, lean forward as a shoulder punch. I sit through, plant my toes on the mat, step, I drive, staple, dead toes. Left hand comes underneath, I release, scrape along the body. Palm to palm, and settle into my position. I'm leaning back here. My right knee is on the hip, live toes. Okay. Once I get my points, part 2, submission. Drive this knee, drive this arm down, make an X. Again, I'm leaning my weight back. Release my left leg, live toes. Cup the shoulder, release the head, post on the mat. From here, guys, as I come up, I scrape. Bringing his arm to his body, I pivot. Now my knee is over the sternum here. My left hand's gonna come underneath the neck, slides up to the crown. I connect his chin to his chest here. I bring him all the way up. I ball him up here. Okay. Left leg is gonna sweep underneath as I fall towards my left hip, and I cross ankle to ankle. Elevate my left elbow. Notice how that fell right into place. And from here, guys, I pinch my ear to my shoulder, release, peel the elbow back. My left hand now, thumbs down, is gonna slide down right above the elbow. Palm to palm, I crunch and finish. First variation, gable grip. Second variation, butterfly. Third variation is more of a wider range. Drive down and finish. If he doesn't accept here, guys, he starts to posture up, 2-on-1. Hips all the way up, C-clamp underneath, C-clamp on the elbow. drive that across. Keep my left hand extended as I bring my knees to my chest here. Cupping my shin here, guys. Jiu-jitsu my feet. Post on the hip. As I drag this leg across, I'm hanging heavy here, guys. Now, bring my knee over, bring my knee in front of my foot here. I'm gonna pivot over, jiu-jitsu my feet. As I bring my knee towards my shin, wiping my heel and my foot out, and finish. Thank you, Professor. Any questions?